memes, and markets. So growth and acceleration by any means, including the suppression of people's ability to organize against it. Is that something that you support, or is it just something that you think is inevitable?
Well, it's at the end of the day, I feel like it's inevitable. I mean, I support the fact that people should organize around what they believe the cause is. I just don't agree that I just don't believe that there is any difference that it actually causes to the world. You know what I mean? Like people go out and they protest and they like do whatever they need to do, but at the end of the day, corporate dollars influence lobbyists to push certain decisions into the world, right? Who controls that small group of people in the world at the end of the day? Yeah, you can go out and protest, but like it doesn't necessarily make a difference. If you actually want to make a difference, go out and open a foundation to like decelerate artificial intelligence, right? Like you can go out and do these much bigger things in the world than just sit down and like protest, if that makes sense. I'm all for like if you feel like we shouldn't build a data center here in like my county, like Boulder County, which is really like against data centers, that's fine, great. Like you can go out and, lobby whoever you need to. But like if you actually want to make an impact in the world, you need to think big picture. You need to think like how can I amass amounts of capital, amounts of people to push this cause forward. Like I'm all for that, right? People have the ability to do that. I'm just talking about the level that it has to be done at. If people hate flock cameras, they can challenge them, right? But they're not going to win by taking each one of them down, individually. If you want to take them down, you have to mass assemble a like like a movement around it, right? That
Correct.
if that makes sense, right? And I'm all
But
up for challenges, for people. So I like,
super interesting. I mean, I think one of the things, and this is something that I've actually been hearing over and over again, is that so this ability to organize, right, is the piece of where I think some of that falls apart. Because if everyone actually agrees, then we can organize together in a way and actually have a larger protest, right? A protest where the entire thing stops working, the machine stops working, right? So that's one thing. Um, the other thing that I was trying to think through is, so if you capital and time, capital takes time to acquire or it can be organized, but capital towards an ideal, right, won't be allocated unless there's a reason for it, right? And that reason would probably be the things that I just outlined, like, oh, people aren't agreeing with this and they're not working anymore. So I need to find a different way to go about doing what I'm doing. Otherwise, the whole system stops working. I don't make money. I have no power. It's over. So like, yeah, I think it's kind of tough to say that like the protesters are doing anything because they don't have the resources today.
Yeah, but I do kind of agree with what Robert's point, though, is that I don't think that that energy is best put towards protesting, right? Like, is if you're really thinking about what you're optimizing towards, is that behavior the highest leverage thing that you could be doing to create the reality that you want? It almost never is.
Then it would be violence. Would
Well,
be
not necessarily, right?
100%, 100%.
Attention, money.
in the moment, because I can't get money. So what else am I gonna do?
We live in an age where you can create money out of thin air.
yeah.
If people agree with you, then yes,
They don't need to agree with you.
that's the only way. The crypto thing allows that to be possible.
Well, I'm saying, like,
people
you
agree with
start
it.
a business and sell something. You can create code out of
That
nothing.
take time. The problem is now.
You could build a business making money within the next 7 days.
But it's not enough money to stop something that's got $1 trillion worth of movement against
If everyone's trying to do that and coming together, then more so.
Like think about like the flock movement, right? Like
That's
you have
crazy.
the flock website and all this stuff. Like all of that is just like even social media, right? Like we didn't have like social media back when like 2016 time-ish frame when like you had like there was like a bunch of protests around like Donald Trump and him being president back in the day. Like now, if you take like flock back then, perhaps like people wouldn't have known as much about it, right? But now like it's just everywhere on like social media. So it's like it has amplified the ability to reach the entire world at this point. And in general, because you now have that ability, you can now get more people around a specific movement and actually try to push for like legislation against something. And like with flock cameras, for example, like there's been over I think like 70 or 80 plus cancellations across the country with it. Um, and you have like thousands of agencies who are now, or not thousands, but like hundreds of agencies who are like removing it from their systems. So like it's working, right? But that's good on the society standpoint, right? When you look at it from like the investment corporate standpoint, and like if we look at it from that lens, like that's not good, right? It's like it's bad that people are hating so much on this, and their goal is to be like, well, how can we influence the world to make sure that that doesn't happen? And I'm like I'm on like this group of people.
Hey, you made it to the end of the clip. That means you're probably enjoying this. And if so, just know that you can catch us live every Tuesday and Thursday at 12 p.m. Eastern. And if you want to see the full version of this episode, you can click the link in the description down below. Otherwise, YouTube thinks that you will enjoy this next.